What's up, guys? It's your girl Stacey Cake, your host for What's High, and today I'm here to do a quick reaction, quick rant about Unknown Number, the High School Catfish. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and comment before I get into this. This drink was crazy. So this is like a short documentary that everybody has been talking about on social media. And I will say, before I watched it, I already knew who did it because it was spoilers all over social media. But I finally caved and watched it a couple of weeks ago. And I just wanted to give my reaction to it because it still comes to my mind quite frequently, just a few things. And I felt like I was left with a lot of questions in the end. And of course, the whole thing is just crazy. If you guys don't know, I'm about to give a major spoiler, which I don't even think it's a spoiler anymore. But in this documentary, this teenage girl named Lauren is receiving these crazy text messages, like bullying, telling her to kill herself, all of the things. Her boyfriend is receiving them, and it's just these harassing text messages. And this goes on for like over a year. And some of them are very sexual, and they're trying to break Lauren and her boyfriend Owen up. That's pretty much the synopsis of the whole thing. When investigators get involved, because it's just getting crazy right now. When investigators get involved, they actually end up finding out that it was Lauren's mom, Kendra, that was sending the text messages the entire time. Crazy. So let's just get into my reaction for this. So initially I'm like watching, one of the first things that came up for me was, why didn't they just block the number? Like, even like, okay, if Lauren didn't block the number, if she was listening to her parents and stuff, telling her not to do it, because obviously her mom was the culprit. So her mom probably told her, oh, don't do that, telling her what to do. But why didn't the other people block the number? Why didn't Owen block the number? Like, I was just confused about why sit and take this. Obviously the person probably would have made another phone number, or Kendra probably would have just used another phone number to reach them. But however, it was never mentioned that anybody tried to block the number. I get not wanting to change your number, but why not block the numbers? Why allow those text messages to go through the night? And first of all, Kendra was clearly unemployed to be sending all of these messages all day long and all throughout the night. She was having herself a field day. Like, she was really entertained by torturing these children. And it was crazy because it has just been verified in so many elements, like even towards, in so many ways, that Kendra was obsessed with Owen. First of all, pedophile, duh. But why did they not really bring that up to the end of the documentary? Kind of irritated me. I'm like, some of this was kind of, I mean, I guess they didn't want to spoil that it was Kendra from the beginning. Owen and his family and all of them didn't even mention how she treated Owen until the end of the documentary. And it was like a quick run over. It was like, oh, she like cuts my steak for me and she just goes above and beyond. But it was just like, I was reading on social media and people were saying like, she was like just doing a lot, and everybody knew she was obsessed with Owen. First of all, his parents weren't upset enough. Nobody was really upset enough in the whole documentary. That is a take I wholeheartedly agree with. Everybody took this like this was normal. I think the dad took it the hardest. We got to see his reaction the most, and I feel like his was the most authentic, but I feel like he was definitely trying to keep it cool because the police was right there, and they already was like, yeah, low. Like, they were already trying to smooth over the situation. But entire story, insane. Then people were saying, oh, they thought it was weird that Lauren still wanted to have a relationship with her mom. I don't think that was weird. She's a young teenage girl. Like, her mom is all she knew. She didn't know her mom was a weirdo. She, like, that type of weirdo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the only relationship she knows, and she is a young girl, so of course she's going to desire a relationship with her mom. And it's definitely complicated things. But her mom was in jail for a period of time, and I'm sure that made her miss her mom and miss that parental figure, if that's a companion she was used to having. If her mom wasn't weird on the day-to-day, she's going to miss her mom. So I didn't really think that was weird. I do think, like I said, everybody took it pretty lightly. Like, it was no grudge about anything, or no one was really like showed any anger or whatever. Besides, I think the girl name was Chloe. I'll insert that picture. That family was just clearly, they just seemed like bullies, but whatever. They were right in this case, and I do feel bad that a child was like framed for this whole thing. Like, that's crazy. And for Kendra to sit and allow that to happen, insane. But I do feel like Chloe was not as innocent. I hope I'm saying the right person name. She was not as innocent as she tried to portray herself to be. You knew why them girls didn't like you. Let's be real. You knew what type of energy you be bringing to school. You knew. And her parents just came off as enablers. But, however, they were not the villains in this story. Kendra be lying. She knows she sent all them text messages from the jump. She trying to say, oh, I didn't start them. You were trying to break your daughter up so you could get, because you was jealous she was with Owen. And then another thing I didn't get why Owen was mad at Lauren at the end. I feel like I don't know if the documentary left some stuff out or like they cut some stuff, but it could have been a little bit longer, because it was just some holes for me. Like, why was he so mad at Lauren? Like, it was her mom. She was clearly like a victim to this. Like, it was clearly affecting y'all and affecting your relationship. Our mom was clearly destroying your other relationships. So clearly Lauren didn't have much to do with this, unless he felt like she was in on it. But it just wasn't really clear about why he was so angry with her. That documentary was crazy. And I just felt like, Kendra, then you had the nerve to be in the documentary and talking about this like nonchalant, like, oh, it's the same as any like a drunk driver or something. Like, ma'am, no, this is your daughter, and you're telling her to kill herself, and you're talking about doing sexual things to a teenage boy, which everybody seemed to just skim over in this documentary. Like, hello, it's just weird. And after they broke up, you continue to harass these people. Your own child, you continue to harass. Insane. I hope that Lauren and her dad really has restored happiness. I hope that Owen and his family have restored happiness. They did not get on Kendra's butt enough for me, but maybe, people want to keep it calm. They ain't trying to go to jail either. I get it. But it was just weird stuff. Let me know what you guys thought of this documentary. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and comment. And let me know if you want to see more reactions like this. And I will see you guys next time.